Hope you are doing well in your hometown. Okay, now as we are starting our new academic. Okay, here in this semester I am going to teach you water resource engineering 2. Okay, in the already we are having one more topic, that is water resource 1, that is in your previous semester. But in this semester we will see about what in previous semester we have seen about irrigation part. These are now reservoirs. These are we have seen. But in this part we will see about dams part mostly, like gravity dam, archer dam, buttress dam, storm. Okay, and timber dam, steel dam, like the different types of dams it is there. Okay, first of all I would like to say what is the dam. Okay, first of all I would like to say what is dam. These all. Okay, I would like to say what is dam. These all. Now, what is dam? A dam is a hydraulic structure constructed across the river across the river to store water on its upstream side. First of all, I will show you what is upstream side. For suppose this is our dam. Okay, this part we can say as upstream. This part we can say as upstream side. Okay, and this side we can say as downstream side. What we can say? Downstream side. And here what will happen? It is an impervious or fairly impervious barrier, but across a natural seam, so that reservoir is formed. What will happen? In this upstream area, it will store some water. What will happen? It will store some water. Due to this storage, what will happen? It will form a small reservoir. What it will form here? Small reservoir. Okay, this water is used for various purposes, such as irrigation. Irrigation means agricultural lands. Okay, without water farmers can't do any production of rice like this. Okay, next municipal means like normal government offices is all we can say. Next, industrial supply means means like you can say power generation offices. Next we can say irrigation, like chemical factories. Okay, like you one more thing, you can say cold drinks like thumbs up, sprite. These are okay, etc. Now here this is the cross section of our dam. Just now I said upstream. Here what will happen? Water will be stored. What will happen here? Water will be stored. And this side it is downstream. And here we are having two levels of water. One is maximum water level and another one is normal water level. If for suppose up to here it is the maximum level, and above somehow meter like 2 meter or at least 5 meter if you are providing, and in this location we have to start our spillway. What we have to start? Our spillway. Okay, and this spillway may be inclined or vertical. How it may be inclined or vertical, but this is inside dam. Where it will be there? This is inside dam. Now this height is nothing but freeboard, and one more here it is there, that is gallery. What is the use of gallery here? The use of gallery is continuous monitor. What is the use of here gallery? Continuous monitoring. For suppose if you see during rainy season, what will happen? We have to monitor, because during that time what will happen? Rainfall will be there more. Okay, at this stage what will is required? How much water flow it is there? For suppose the maximum height of our dam is, say, you can say 1000 meter, 1200 meter, like that. Okay, continuous monitor it will be there in this location it will be there. Next, coming to this is hill part. And what is this hill part? For suppose you can see in the retaining wall, up to here this is our base level it is there. At this location, this one we can say as hill, that is nothing but starting point. And this one we can say as toe. Toe is nothing but base level. Next, sluice way, spillway, sluice way, both are same. Okay, now you may have doubt, what is this upstream, downstream, spillway, sluice way? Just we will see now. I will show these all. Okay, now upstream and downstream. Upstream refers to the material inputs needed for production, and while downstream is opposite end, where production get produced and distributed. Means, for suppose, in this location what will happen? water will be stored, and it is sending into the dam, and it is sending into the dam, and in this side it is there downstream. In this side what will happen, by using this spillway it will get distributed. What it will happen, it will get distribution. How I will say this one, for suppose this is our dam. Okay, in this location what is that, what is happening here, for suppose at this location entire water is coming at a time, but here what is happening, water is releasing in different barriers. What is, we can say, different barriers. This is barrier 1, barrier 2, barrier 3. Due to this barriers, what is happening, flow will be decreased, and due to this flow decreasing, what will happen, how much overflow, it won't be overflow, and we can say about property. These are okay, understood. What is the use of upstream and the downstream? Now crust. Now what is crust? Here this part we can say as crust. Just we can see in our news, whenever rainfall it is there, we may have heard like this, uh, the dam got full, immediately they are opening the gates. Okay, here what is the use of crust is head of the, what is the use of this crust, the head of dam. What is the use of this crust? This is nothing but head of the dam, top level you can say. For suppose whether it is 1000 meter, 100 meter, or 200 meter, whatever the height it is there, okay, whatever the height it is there, it will be controlled. Okay, for suppose the overall height of our height is 100 meter, you can say, at least like 85 meter or 90 meter, immediately we have to start releasing the water. Immediately what we have to do, we have to start releasing the water. Next, spillway. Just now I said spillway, what will happen, it is a structure used to provide the control release of flows from a dam or level into downstream area, typically river bed of the dammed river itself. Okay, means spillway inside dam, it is just nothing but it will be distribute, and production will be there. For suppose you can say production means what we can say, for suppose rainwater it is there, obviously we have to do some treatment to that one. Okay, in this spillway what will happen, the treatment process will be going on. Okay, next, sluice way. A sluice gate is traditionally a wood or barrel sliding sluice gate, commonly water level control water level and flow rate at in rivers and canals. Means this is sluice way, means especially at the rivers, these are what will happen, it will control the flow. What will happen, it will control the flow. But remember one thing, the sluice way will be always vertical, sorry, inclined. The sluice ways will be always inclined, that one we have to remember. Students, please remember. Okay, now what are the metal we are using for sluice way, whether wood or any metal, like you can say steel, metal. Okay, but if you provide steel, what will happen, corrosion chances are there, so better we can provide wood. Okay, next, they are common, they are also used in wastewater treatment plants. Wastewater treatment, like you can say uh, Kolhapur water treatment plant, Mumbai water treatment plants, Mumbai, next Goa, like this smart cities, we can say they are having some water plants. There also this spillway will be useful. And recover minerals in mining operations, same like mining operations you can say. And water mills, water mills means you can say chemical factories. Okay, next, classification according to use. Here we have to, according to use means the use, based on uses of dam, it is classified into different types. Okay, what is first type, that is storage dam. It is the most common type of dam. Okay, obviously whatever the dam it is there, it will be obviously storage. Okay, it stores water during the periods of excess supply in the river, and it is used in periods of deficient supply. Means the use of the storage is, for suppose this is our dam. Okay, here water storage it is there. Okay, water will be stored, and whenever, means for suppose whenever it is useful, for suppose you can say here in this location this much water is okay, immediately what will happen, we will transfer to other dam, like that. Okay, and how much it stores water during the periods of excess supply in the river, and it is used in periods of deficient supply. Just now I will say one more example. I will say generally the rainfall season is in between July to September. or August you can say. Okay, July to September you can say. And after this one we won't have any more rainfalls. Okay, means during this rainy season how much rainfall it is there, it came, entire water we have to use for entire year. Means how much we same water we have to use for industry purpose, same water we have to use for irrigation purpose, same water we have to use for municipals. Okay, like this what will happen, for suppose if it is getting full, for suppose the dam capacity is only, like you can say here the dam capacity is only 50 lakh 50 lakh liter, like that example I am saying here. Okay, 50 lakh liter, immediately what will happen, the excess water, what how much it is there, it will pass to other location, and there it will be storage. For suppose if there also it will be full, another location, like this the water will be pass entire dams. Okay, behind such a dam a reservoir or lake is formed, means wherever the dam it is there, a small reservoir will be formed, that is common. Okay, next, diversion dam. What is this diversion dam I will say. Okay, diversion dam it is simply raises the water level slightly in the river and thus provides head for carrying or diverting the water in ditches and canals. Okay, small example I will say here. There is a small recent structure, recent dam in India, that is Polavaram Dam. Okay, what is the use of that one I will say. For suppose this is our water flow. Okay, if it is going continuously, here there is a small location, that is Vishakhapatnam. Okay, here in this Vishakhapatnam there is small beach, you can say Samandar hai udhar. Same water if it is traveling like this, it will mix in beach. If it is mixing in beach, I means in ocean, what is the use of this water? No use. That is that one we know. So at this location, so what the idea is, at some location in this area they are diverting, and in this location they are constructing the dam. So what is happening, water will be safe. And for suppose if this construction has completed, means almost if dam is full, minimum 5 year to 5 to 6 years no shortage of water will come there. Okay, and this location is, it is in Andhra Pradesh, that is in Polavaram. Okay, now it is in smaller height and no reservoirs is formed to store water. Just I have seen only, I have shown you big structure, but for small structure we can divert our water so that small reservoirs will be formed. Okay, now detention dam, it store water during the floods and and releases it gradually at a safe rate when the flood reduces. Detention means small I will say for you. Generally you can see if rainfall is there more, immediately what will happen, floods will come. Due to these floods what will happen, we will lose um, we will lose our property, and we may lose our people's life. Okay, at this if you are providing detention dam, what will happen here is, the use of this one is, it will store water, whenever flood is increasing it will be release the water. Means this is like alternate structure you can say. For suppose in one dam the water is full, immediately they will, it will pass to the next dam. Okay, if for suppose if next dam is also full, next dam it will be there. Means due to having 2 to 3 dams within short distance, what will happen here is flood rate will be decrease. Okay, by providing artificial storage during the floods, flood damage, death rates or damage losses, it will be reduced. Just now I said, for suppose if rainfall is there more, immediately what will happen, there is a chance of floods. Due to this floods what will happen, we may lose our property, like damage, property will be damaged, this all will be there. And next, coming to people's life, we may reduce by using this detention dam.